Hello everybody. So today I want to talk about calculus. The topic that is about integration. So now I want to show you. So we need to multiply by sin x plus cosine x on numerator and denominator. So we need to expand this one and we have like this. Next, I will put the negative in here and then we have another negative in here. So we need to change the sign of this one, and that is about cosine x squared minus sin x squared. So we have the formula in here. That is about cosine 2x, and this one that is about 2 cosine x squared minus 1 and 1 minus 2 sin x squared. So in this situation, I need to separate them in here, and we have sin x over this one, and the second one we have cosine x over this one. Now I will focus on this one. So we can use about integration by substitution. So I will put about u equals to cosine x. Later that we need to do first the derivative for the both sides, and we have negative sin x dx. Because we don't have the negative sign in here, so I will put this one go to the left. So this one we change for u. Sin x dx we change for negative du. And now we can use about integration by trigonometric substitution. So I will put about u equals to number 1 over the square root of number 2 secant of t. Because if I put this one go in here, we have 1 over 2 secant of t squared, number 2 and number 2. We simplify secant of t squared minus 1. We change for tan t squared, and later that we simplify by du. So we need to do first the derivative for the both sides, and we have like this. So I will put this one go in here. Du that is about this one. This one that is about 1 over 2 secant of t squared. So number 2 and number 2 we simplified. And this one that is about tan t squared. Now we simplify tan t. So we know that secant of t, that is about 1 over cosine t. This one, that is about sine t over cosine t. And now we simplify cosine t, cosine t. So this one, that is about cosecant of t. The integration of this one, we have negative. So we have negative and another negative. We have positive. Ln of the absolute value of cosecant of t plus cotan t. And I will put about c. About t, that is about this one. So we put the square root of number 2 go to the left. And we got about t equal to arcsecant of u with the square root of number 2. So I will put this one to change for t. About u, that is about cosine x. Now we can go to the second one. So we can use about integration by substitution. So I will put about u equals to sine x. Later that we need to do first the derivative for the both sides, and we have cosine x dx. Next, we need to change sine x into u. Cosine x dx we change for du. And now we can use about integration by trigonometric substitution. So I will put about u equals to 1 over the square root of number 2 sine t. Because if I put this one go here, we have 1 over 2 sine t square. Number 2 and number 2 we cancel. 1 minus sine t square we change for cosine t square, and later that we simplify by du. So du, that is about like this. So I will put this one go here, and this one go in here. Now we need to simplify it. So number 2 and number 2 we simplify. So 1 minus sine t square, that is about cosine t square. And then we simplify cosine t, cosine t. This one, that is about secant of t. And the integration of this one, that is about Ln of the absolute value of secant of t plus tan t. And I will put about c. About t, that is about this one. So we put the square root of number 2 go to the left. And now we can find the value of t, that is about arc sine of u with the square root of number 2. And I will put this one to change for t. About u, that is about sine x. And now we need to combine the answer. So the integration of this one, that is about this one. So the integration of this one, that is about this one. And here is the final answer. This is the end. Thank you for watching.